So let's see where this leads us. Again, guys, thanks for joining us on the BenQ CSGO League. This is the last remaining qualifiers to find two more players, two more teams who will advance for the finals on the 27th of November. And we are on the way to finding those two teams right now. Either way, one of it will be BF Nub, but we are still looking for the second team who we will be seeing for the finals. And again, as I've been notified, it will be a best of 3 for the whole entirety of the day. So it's best of 1 all the way. No best of 3s, not even for the finals. It's just going to be best of 1 since it is a double elimination format qualifier. So again, this is VS Victorious Secret. I keep screwing it up. Now they're going to punch through ramp side. It's Rico leading the charge. Rico has evaded Sequel for the meantime, but Goldfish comes in for the side, gets himself a double kill. Ya will be waiting for the Sequel to come in, and it's Donnie to take a fall. First round going in very cleanly in the way of invasion. And not too sure what VS was trying to pull off there. They kind of just jump through towards the ramp side. Who the heck is messaging me at this time like this? Okay. They just kind of tried to rush through ramps, but didn't have the follow-up flash. The second guy didn't have flash. I think only the first guy threw something in, but considered they would be easily locked down by Goldfish. But then again, the USPs are really on point for the side of evasion right now. As it looks like Tupai has been clipped a little bit, sitting at 19 HP. And just look like VS are going to try and send out as much plays as they can towards the early side to get something done, but not getting close enough. Where is there? Look at the position Tupai is. He's hiding very far in behind the factory, just so he can spot the cross because he's very low in terms of HP. Right now, we're still not too sure where VS is going to try and take this. If they want to go for upper, they can, but there's somebody marching towards the... Oh, from the side, it looks like Tupai will get that frag. Finally, Rico comes in and finishes him off. He's Goldfish to get the cover frag, but Saint will get the return. It's a 3-on-3. As you can hear Ramona screaming it off. That she has just been taken out on the towers, and right now it's 6 there, waiting for the rotation to come. But there, Rico does have a FOMAS, but yeah, it's right under him. The clock is ticking. They have to punch through to either Ram or the upper side, but it just looks like they're going to go for Ram instead. Somebody is waiting for them. Right under that is actually Sequel. Nice flash going in. He's going to try and slow down as much as he can, and he does get it and found the back. Make it from the front and from the back as Yao, along with Flux, clean up whatever's left from the side of VS. They broke through fence, they broke through the mini ramps, came in from the side and front, but it was Sequel's flash that actually slowed down VS's push. 20 seconds left on the clock. They had to make a play for the lower side, but they didn't get it. Again, guys, thanks for joining us on the BenQ CSGO League. If you have any problems with the stream, do let me know. I'll try to fix it as soon as I can. But right now, it's Evasion taking on VS in the lower brackets. And it's just going to punch through out. But while Yao gets himself a double kill, they're going to try and go for the plan. It's Flux following from behind Blaze. Sees him and sprays him down. But it's Sinks all alone. Finally spots out one. Is Goldfish takes hit. Goes for the second. It's Tupai to drop. He's waiting for the rotation. He has to try and save this. But from above, there is somebody waiting for him. Let's have the M4. This could go badly in Invasion's favor if he manages to click down at least 1 or 2 more players. A huge round. Goldfish on the other hand will not be having money if he does manage to do so. So right now still 2-on-1. Yao staying at the tunnel, staying at the tower side, just waiting for the movement. The C4 has been dropped. Since gets another kill, it will be Flux to drop. Yao is waiting above, waiting for actually Sinks to expose himself. Rushes through the upper side, exposing himself a little bit, waiting for the players to try and contest him, but Yao is looking outside instead. He was coming in for the backup. And oh, this is nice because either way, if Sinks gets 1 kill, he's not going to be anticipating that one more is coming in from tower, but instead, okay, Sequel's going towards the entrance, and let's look like Sinks going to try and get the plan. Oh, not going to get it. Tried to fake it, and Yao pushed in. Sinks pulled back the trigger for the plant and tried to go for the M4 instead, but didn't get the shot. So it's 3-0, but nice round from Sinks. Nice try from him as he catches a triple frag from the back of the stolen M4. So Australian Invasion is leading. VS puts gun from their side. Let's see what they can do with this. But they're painting pretty standardly inside the lobby, and this is the whole, I guess the whole goal of the city side on this map is to shut down the terrorists as much as you can and put them inside the lobby so that you can lock them from taking out all the advantage from ramp and from alley and ramp. And ramp is not the easiest of site to break into. This is why it's been said that it is a city-sided map. You kind of have to play up the alley side. If not, it's kind of hard for them to break the upper setup from Invasion. And right now they're gonna flash through and cross. But looks like Seven will be sprayed down. Look at Tupai with a double kill. A little bit too late, right? Goes in for the third, but it's this time it's Blaze who sees him. Donnie gets one, also makes it a 3-on-3, but Donnie is very low on HP, sitting at 12. Chico comes up into the control room. It doesn't spot anybody out yet. They're trying to park up as much place as they can right down. The Blaze gets spot up through his legs. Six turns in the other way, doesn't spot out the player yet. Right now still a 2-on-3 and advantage towards the side of Invasion. Donnie spots out one. Oh, we're so close. As you saw Flux first, but Flux got the shot. Of course, Flux has a better experience against these other players. Flux also has been playing a lot throughout the 6 months, and they will get the last frag. It will be on Sinks, and Goldfish will pick up the frag. 4-0, and this time around, VS can still force a buy, but it's not advisable since they do not have any flashes to go through its ramp. They don't have smokes to cover their tracks in the alley side. You want to go make a play out for upper, they have to just force it with guns. Maybe putting one guy in cabin to try and trade as much as they can, but now it's Tupai again getting the opening frag. Doesn't get the second. Goes in for round number 2, gets the second. This time around it's Blaze to drop. But Yao comes in and cleans up house, gets himself a triple kill, and that will be a very fast. It will be a very fast round going in the way of Invasion. So see, this time around, VS picks up again the AKs up on their side, but not really contesting the alley, putting maybe one player there is Zephyr. And a nice hit coming in, but nearly clips out Sing, but doesn't get him. And he's going to be poked through the cabin walls, but still very much survivable from this onslaught. It's still 5-0 in favor of Invasion. And Tupai, let's see, can get a couple more opening kills, but there doesn't seem to be anybody trying to contest him at the alley side. They are very scared of this team VS. Instead, they're going to make a play out for upper. They Sinks release the charge. He goes in first. Instantly gets taken out. Donnie gets one, but he's going to get sprayed upon by Emperor. Mr. Flux gets himself a double kill. Stays strong, goes for the third, but doesn't get it this time. Bliss will be very much alive, but the C4 is with him. And finally he picks him up. He can go for the plant. Sequel and Tupai will try and come in and do whatever they can to stop the splat going down. They don't want to give VS any more money, but Blaze faking the plant, goes in for the other side, catches Sequel off guard, and Sequel will be taken out. And now in a one-on-one engagement, he can put down the T4. And still waiting, marches up on the other side, waiting for Tupai to expose himself. But Tupai very smartly playing this, goes for the double scope, and Blaze instead pushes himself way behind so that he wouldn't expose his head. Sees Tupai, goes for the spray, doesn't get him. Fakes Tupai again. This is such a close call, but I think Tupai might get this no scope on him. He sees him first, sees him a little bit, goes on the other side. Picks him again, and plays. Oh no, it's so close! The recall of the shot was going to his legs. And now he's coming back in, and Tupai overscoped it and gets taken out. Oh, what a close call from there. And Blaze will be picking up that round for the side of VS. Well, nicely played from Blaze. Knew what he had to do in a 1-on-2 situation. Took down one player first and left the other one in a one-on-one engagement against with the bomb side silo being the shield in between them. They're just gonna rush out upper. They miss one more player up there. It's actually Rico who gets the shot. Top good drop to by from outside, gets a frag. Now Goldfish will have to retake this. But Precious are coming along with Smokes. Two players are coming up towards tower. Can they retake this? Goldfish comes back up. But she instantly gets flashed upon. Shiku gets taken out. Back to a 4-on-2. And this is not going good for Invasion. I think they might wanna save this. Yeah, or on the back foot on this round. Goldfish has 22 HP, but not the easiest of tasks to go against. When you have 4 AKs spraying down right in through your face as things comes in to see whatever can. He doesn't spot Tupai. Tupai gets a frag. Do not make that mistake once you are on one in a one-on-one situation against Tupai, is that you have to check out every angle because he will not make the same mistake as you do. It's 5-2 where in round number 8, Invasion is leading it seems, but VS already coming back. They do have some strats to really break down towards the upper with the speed that they have. It just proves to be a little bit too much for Invasion. Round number 8, let's see what they can get out of this. Tupai again, being innocent, trying to get the AWP shot outside. And he will be met by somebody trying to boost up. Yeah, so be careful. There's somebody up there. I do believe it's Blaze. Yeah, there it is. He goes for the scope, but doesn't see Blaze. Blaze gonna go for the flash instead. He doesn't shoot yet. The smokes are coming in. He picks up Blaze, but Blaze will not be tricked. Doesn't pick up enough to merit himself some danger, and instead VS are going to regroup. Sit inside the lobby while Tupai is trying to get a frag of his own onto Sinks, but doesn't get in. He gets sprayed upon with a nicely placed headshot. Both Sinks and Tupai very low, and now they're going to come into the upper side. Rico gets the opening shot. Yao be taken down, but not before Flux gets a double. But holy crap, how did Blaze come in with a nice timing? Goldfish will be going down. The net goes through and Sinks actually drops. But now it's a 2-on-1. They lose this round. It's so bad as equal. Nice sneak kill. Goes on top. Plays out Rico. Will be spotting out the player. Not yet. It's actually placed right there inside the cabin. Doesn't see him yet. Chico goes in on the other side. But nicely played from Chico. And 2-on-1. Jumped up before the C4 was planted. And go for the spray. Oh no. Oh no. Invasion had it in the bag. But they lost it in the T. Actually, VS has got it in the back. But they lost it in the TK because of. One is true. I'm not too sure from who. It was a DK right there in the side of VS. Oh. That was just the totality of it. That was not good. Now VS might be in trouble. They are sitting on handguns only and they're going to try and rush through Ram as fast as they can, but they will be met by Goldfish. Goldfish sprays out one before she is taken out. And right now Sequel is there to finish off whatever business is left at Rams. And Monster will come in and clean out Donnie. Making it 72. We are in round number 10. So VS in some round again, they have guns up on the side, but Sinks does not have any flashes or nades. And that's going to be a little bit problematic for Invasion side though. Chico pretty healthy in terms of cash, but I'm not too sure why he didn't buy up anything more. Okay, he's not that stable in terms of cash, it seems. Must have dropped it for somebody. So Sinks is going to try and boost up, but again, this time around Tupai is not here with an AWP. This is the same position that he got a triple kill earlier with people crossing towards the backside side. You're gonna hold, waiting for the crosses to come in. Playing it very safely, and there's two players here. It's actually Goldfish marking whoever's on top of him. Sinks actually drops down, gets it decimated by Tupai, and now they can rotate around as much as they can. Yao pushes in, gets one. Zephyr is still there, holding on to the C4, going towards ramp, but will be met by Goldfish. Has to be careful with these Zephyrs coming in. And they have to make a play for lower because two of the players are actually on the back stairs. Jumps out on top of the crate. Goofy doesn't see him yet, but Goofy will get the kill. Zephyr is just too low. Now it's a 2-on-3. Back has dropped. Rico's coming out from under. Nobody spots him out. Yeah, he picks up the C4. Sneaky bandit. But he will get sprayed upon a little bit. It's Camperol coming in from the sides also. They're going to get flanked upon really soon. Here comes the spray. Actually, Sequel gets one. Blaze gets a double kill for his trouble. But Sequel is there to spray him down and finishes him off. But Blaze nicely tried from him. Went away and sprayed, making it a 1-on-1. in a 3-on-1 situation against him. Got himself a double, and again Invasion and VS are very, very close in terms of firepower, but at the same time the setup from Invasion is just a little bit stronger. They have a little bit more experience with that, and Sequel has been one of those names that we haven't seen as much in the CSGO scene anymore, but he does have the experience and the know to put the game in Invasion's favor. But either way, it is a CT favorite map, and Invasion does have 8. VS does have 2. If they can clip a couple more rounds, maybe a 4 or 5, they're fine, and then they go into the second half. Unless they make some weird mistakes, which you can't really say from a defensive side. And through the smoke, Sequel gets one. It seems to drop. This Sengan round really, really not going in the way of VS at all. They're not playing it fast. They're getting stuck, and they're getting fucked inside lobby. And this is the thing, though. As I said earlier just now, the objective for CTs on this side is gonna try and funnel the terrorists as much as they can into lobby so that they don't have that much space to go in, or they have to punch through a little bit late where they will be susceptible to crossfires. You know, that's exactly what's happening as Invasion pushes through. Oh, Blade gets a shot, is on Flux. Nicely done. But I do think it's about all over for him. Stuck him between a rock and a hard place. Goldfish comes in to clean him up. 9-2 is your score. Yeah, they're getting funneled too much inside lobbies on VS. They tried to play a few times towards Ellie's side, but they were met by Tupai a couple of times, and because of that, they kind of just drawn out, reversed, and rotated towards upper or ramps instead. I would love to see them maybe contest ramp Valley a little bit, gives a little bit more edge, because the space that they are playing with now is just too small. Or then kind of rotate around and get a couple of kills up on the side. This lines up for the shot. Doesn't see anybody yet. Doesn't see anybody on the catwalk also, but gets Tupai this time around. Power drop, one of the more consistent players coming in from Invasion today. Blaze drops down. And Blaze also is a very, very fast AWP player in Malaysia. So this is a 50-50 matchup, I would say, from the both of them. See, the score is 92 in favor of Invasion. VS still lining up those flashes, coming up towards the upper side. Sink gets one, is about to drop. Monster hasn't been spotted out yet, but will be finished off by Sinks with a nice double kill from him. And now Goldfish might be in trouble. Comes in for the spray, gets one. Instantly drops back down into the vents. Now they're in trouble because Sequel is coming in from the same place also. Waiting for maybe Goldfish to try and rotate the other side, but Goldfish is going to come up, but instantly gets shot by Blaze. Right now is Sequel in a 1-on-2, and instantly will get sprayed upon by Donymeister. Makes it a 9-on-3, and VS are in a on their way to be in a good position for the second half. If they can keep another round, it's a very good half for them. So in 93, we are in round number 13. Let's see if VS have any more tricks up their sleeve. Those first round really worked in their favor, but at the same time they did catch a couple of kills before they started their rotation, especially with Blaze, who got the opening kill up on Tupai. But right now Tupai's back at where he was before, in a very defensive position, just watching out the crossfire, watching out the crosses coming in from VS. But at the same time, this time around, he will not have the support of Goldfish being there to look up on top of him. But the players are coming in. It's actually Rico playing it very slowly to try and cross. Yao already gets one. They're gonna try and flush out Tupai as much as they can. Tupai spots out Zef. Zef doesn't take a fall. Rico is right there, spots him out. Rico gets a headshot, but it's Scamperov who gets another kill. That's a 4-on-2. As Yao comes in, Blaze doesn't get the shot, and now it does look like VS is on the back foot again. Getting effectively locked up by Invasion. They're just not using the speed to their advantage. Yao gets another. It will be Rico to drop. It's all up to Blaze in a 1-on-4. And situation looks very grim for Invasion. After this, they... No. It's a second round win. No, second round loss. Yeah, they will not be having that chest up on their side. 10-3. They might want to win 4, so I think they're going to equal this round. But yeah, Invasion off to a very good start in the first half. This is of course very CT-sided map, so because it's access for the CT side. Jumping up and down is very easy with Goldfish and Flux both doing the same, and Sequel both doing the same thing, just not playing in vents. going up and down. At the same time, they can be locked out as Rico just rushes through and Zico gets the kill, goes for the spray, gets a second. Actually, doesn't get the second, somebody is there backing him up, but it will be enough. Only handguns on the side of VS, not much that they can do, running into a force of fire. This is the last round for the first half. Invasion still leads. Let's see if VS can clinch the last round and make it a little bit more level for the second half. Again guys, thanks for tuning in. We are live on the Orange Esports Stadium. This is BenQ CSGO League. And brought to you live with the sponsorship of BenQ and the partnership of Redcall. And again, you're gonna rush through and look at the first entry frag from Yao, nicely done. From Seven, nicely done onto Yao. Got himself a double kill to boot, but 2Pi comes in for a triple kill. Hold that thought. It did look like VS had the upper hand, but 2Pi just denied them again with a triple kill. Holy hammer, again. Oh, 2Pi has been playing tremendously well throughout this whole series so far. Rico exposes himself, doesn't get the finish. 2Pi will be taken out, but now Rico is very, very low in terms of HP. So to sequel in one-on-one against the former MVP of Invasion. And now Zico's gonna come in, he sees Rico, throws him a double tap, throws in the flash, doesn't see him yet, flashes himself a little bit. Oh no, this is just so close. The net comes flying in, Zico will evade that net, but playing the smart way, going on the other side, sees Rico, finishes him off. It's 2-3 in the first half. And Invasion going in very, very strong. But I have seen a lot of times where you kind of just get maybe 2 or 3 on the terrorist side, but you level things up on the CT side. And that might just happen right now. Unless Invasion can hold their ground. Let's see if they have a few strats up their sleeve. As VS, we did see a song. Very straightforward. Not much tricks. Just kind of standard calls, going upper, going wraps as fast as they can. Playing the speed to their advantage. I guess whoever wins this match will be going against a GPRBN for the finals of the lower brackets. And that's right after this, as Sequel already punching into himself through towards the belly side, but there is no defense coming in from BS. They will get themselves through as Yao leads the pack. Goldfish just one. It's Yao who reads the charge. And Goldfish is streaming all of the information that he can, because she has just been taken out, but giving a lot of useful stuff. Because Invasion are just going to play it very, very slow, pick out the advantage by taking them down one by one. It's 6 to take a drop. Rico from the control room gets one more. It's Rico to drop, and they're playing this tremendously well, just like professionals, knowing what they're going to do. BS came in for the retake, but just a little bit too quick. Didn't wait for Invasion to go for the plant, and BS was caught out of position, trying to come in where they should have waited for Invasion to try and drop the C4 first down, because that's the only way which you can balance the turn, because once the guy goes for the plant, then you have one less person to worry about, but it doesn't happen that way, and Invasion will be picking up another round. It's 13-3, 3 more rounds for Invasion to advance, and PS has got a very long road ahead of them. It did look like Blaze was going to try and push, but it doesn't seem so anymore. And guys, you do have any problems with the stream, do let me know. I'll try to fix it as soon as I can. Any problems with the mic anymore? No, don't think so. Again, you are watching live on the Orange Esports Stadium. If you are CSGO enthusiast or just gaming enthusiast all around and interested in tournaments like this, or in CSGO in general, you can come and check out the Orange Esports Stadium, where the have been played live. They're gonna rush punch through towards Ram, but Rico with that PTPT doing a lot of damage through the smoke. But right now, Donnie myself a little bit too cocky, pushes through, and Yao will get the clip on him. But right now, the handgun is looking very good in favor of VS. They got themselves to 3 kills. Zebo will taking a fall, and now finally they're gonna pass out through Upper and Blaze with a double kill on the CZ. Keeps their hope alive, and VS are still very much in this. And nicely done from there with the CZ, with the P250 making the round work in their favor. Not too sure how, but just a small skirmishes from the side of VS going through picking. And especially the mistake by Donnie just now, actually jumping through after the smoke, was not in a good position to get any kills at all. Nobody let go of the flashes, and I do believe Rico was not even certain of that push. So they have to get the communications down out to par, same as what Invasion can do. Because Invasion has got their communication up to a crisp, and haven't been making up all the communication mistakes yet. As camper off, Mr. Flux has been engaged upon a little bit yet. And go fish. Spots out one at the belly side, inside factory, but doesn't get the shot. Another spray will be through as Sequel gets a kill. Nicely done from him. 13 to 4 still. Kevin gets one, he's camper out to take a fall. 6 gets one also. Another is going very good. Donny Mice assists. Sequel's leg sprays him down and is super with an AK. Can he do something? He jumps instantly into the vents. Into cabin outside the window. But Zevil will spot him out. Monster is all alone in a 1-4 breakdown. It's 13 to 5. One more round for VS to try to keep their hopes alive. This time around, maybe you want to try to get a couple of kills towards Valley. This time 6 will be there though, but 4 players coming in from the side of Evasion. They might want to make a play for this. Nades come flying through, his monster gets a hit. But they are only holding on to handguns and things will be there. Through the smoke gets himself a frag. Let's get a couple more, but this time around he will not get it as Donny Mice is actually waiting at the lower side inside the control room along with Zephyr. Zephyr gets 1 to make it 3. And easier said than done. They get it 13 to 6. And now it's real boys invasion with guns up on his side. What play can they make? LE was a little bit more susceptible to pushes. They can get themselves there. As I don't see I don't see Blaze helping that side as much. So they might want to make a play there as Zephyr, look at that. Pushing, and he will be playing inside. So yep, does look like they're gonna leave Blaze with an AWP. And this time around, he does see one, doesn't get a shot. And now he's in trouble. Now he's in trouble a little bit, crosses through. Gets himself under, is actually Flux. In a good position to go for a backstab. He's through, doesn't see anybody yet. It's actually Zephyr who went behind the vents. Wait for Flux to come in. Nasty position from him and he might even get the skill. But at the same time, look at where Evasion is. I'm gonna try and set some things up at upper and at the same time maybe rush through. Fresh is coming along with the nades. Devil is there at the vents. Oh, the smoke doesn't go through. Now they might be in trouble. Blaze gets taken out though. Good start as Monster gets to take down Zephyr. Zephyr was right there. But inside the smoke is Rico. Gets a double kill along on Sequel. Is camper all alone in 1-on-2. They did not spot Rico. Rico nicely hiding inside the smoke and nicely done from BS. Holding on to the round. It's 13 to 7. Well, they were behind a little bit just now, but again with the smokes that are being laid out by Evasion, not very good since they actually exposed Rico to play around the smokes and all around Evasion instead. 13 to 7 is your score. We are in round number 21 again, guys. Thanks for joining us on the Win Online channel. I myself am Win and I'll be casting your games today. We have 2 more games ahead of us after this. The finals of the lower brackets and the finals of the grand finals of today's qualifiers, and the rush is through. Division coming in, but 6 damn Blaze will be there to control the situation. Monster will be left alone and finished off. Blaze getting himself a triple kill. Nice and easy round from VS. VS slowly catching back. 13 to 8. So it's 21. Round number 22. Let's see what Invasion can pull off. Still stuck at that 13 round for quite a while now. I do believe that they won the first round and then they kind of subsequently lost the next 5. So the financial status on their side is not that good. They can't keep losing this because after this there might not be enough nades for them to do their job. So let's see, at the same time is Yao is someone jumping up to a stop. Onto the silo, doesn't get anybody yet. It's Tupai with the opening frag is 6. This time around will not be able to flee. And Tupai this time doesn't get the second frag. Nobody's exposed. VS actually rotated back all the way inside the bomb site. Gonna play it safe. Zephyr is behind. 3 moves. He's playing towards ramp. So yeah, we have a gist of how they're gonna play this, but if Evasion just punches through ramp, Rico will be in a whole lot of trouble. He's all alone. But they are taking their time on the outside though. Wolf is slowly making her way to Siabu's side. Doesn't spot out. They see Blaze's legs, but Blaze sees her first. Now they might be in trouble. Super coming in from behind. Rico waiting for you to come and get the shot. And now the invasion is through. Monster gets himself a kill and plus cleans up another frag. It's able to drop to 5-on-1. Nicely done for invasion. The flank was there. They knew what they were trying to do. Hold on to that ramp so that nobody actually rotated. Sent one player to try and backstep, and they did get the backstep through, leaving Donny Meister all alone on the side of VS, going against 5 players from Invasion. And it does look like they're going to get round number 14 for their side. The chase is on, Donny Meister is there, and Tupai will get the frag. It's 14-8, 2 more rounds for Invasion to advance, and they will be meeting against EPRBN after this. Yep, the brackets have been laid out. In Invasion, 2 more rounds to finish it off. Can they do it though? They're having some trouble going against this lineup from VS. They're just so much stronghold towards that upper side. But right now they do have Cash again up on that side with an AWP. Can he get the anti-frag again? They're picking through the same position he did in the earlier round. Tower player up in tower, but this time will not take the shot. That player is feeling very, very safe. That will be Donny Meister. Donny hiding inside the towers. The spray towards the entrance will not clip anybody down. And it looks like they will not be beating each other at all. But Tupai tried to get a backstep again. Rico is waiting for him at ramps. So he might have some trouble with that. Donny is in a... Donny actually checks out outside and Tupai actually walking under him. Oh, Donny jumps down. Tupai will be taken out just at the last second. But the trade on is there. Sequel will get the frag. And now Six is right in the control room. Gets the opening kill up on Yao. This will get another. Making a 4-on-2. Sequel coming in down. This doesn't see Rico. And he will be finished off. And Goldfish along with that is 40-9. 2 more rounds still for Evasion. But VS totally trying to keep their hit in the game. As we can see. So VS, they do have cash up on their side. Very, very healthy in terms of cash. And it does look like maybe Invasion wants to force a buy. Yep, they do. Yep, they do not. Okay, I must have misread the cash through there. But yeah, they're not supposed to have cash anyway. And looks like Yao has the opening frag, but Blaze has finished him off. So the trade has happened. Now they might be in trouble, stuck behind the back. Not the best of play, but Goldfish comes in for the flank. Zevil will be taken out. Donny comes in from the side. And with a tag team companion, gets the kill. Rico will clear out Sequel. Donny must clear up another frag. It's super to drop. Goldfish is all finished off. And that will be the round 14-10. VS slowly catching back up. And we can check the frag right now is Tupai with 21. 21 for Yao also along with that. And 19 for Blaze. 14 for Rico. Slowly catching back up, but it's nice to see Rico back on his form since he has been playing a bit lackluster while he was playing on the IV. He doesn't have that much movements that he would really like because from what he's usually playing with, because of how Mona actually commands the team. That's the word going around actually. I'm not gonna make any more hiatus out of it, but that's how the word is going around. Now Donny will be clean on the point. 6 comes in for the backup. Can he finish him off? No! As Kemperov, Mr. Flux gets taken out. And now the backup is coming. Rico from down under. Gets himself the frag and will be following suit. Will be Goldfish. Yep, Rico gets that too. And now finally they can buy up. 14-11. Invasion have all the space in the world to make a play, but at the same time, VS are playing very, very tremendously well out at ramps and letting go of that. Belly is, I guess, the best play that they can do right now. Not really able to take down Tupai in a one-on-one engagement, so they're just going to leave it open up and up for grabs. While they rotate some players into the control room, take down the B-side instead. Because either way, if they want to make a rotation towards upper, but they go towards backside, they're just going to pass through the same way. And VS can just wait for them right there. So it's 14-11. We are in round number 26. Not that many rounds left. And VS, look at how much they've won though. There's just 2 rounds for the side of Invasion. 8 rounds won by VS. I believe that is 5 and 3 consecutive wins. The shot does not clip anybody yet. I might be in trouble. I might be in trouble a little bit. Tries to go for a flank. Flashes come through. Blaze gets clipped a little bit by the flash. He's not too sure of his positioning. Tries to rotate around. But doesn't see anybody yet. Thinking it's very, very slow. Kind of pitch out of the Ivy's book, and Tupai gets the opening frag again with the AWP. Not the easiest of opponents to go against Tupai. His AWP has been so amazing for the last few qualifiers that we have run here. Blaze gets another frag. He's going to drop. Back to 4-on-4. He just sprays up, but doesn't get it. It's Zevo who actually gets the frag, and now he comes back in, and Blaze will get it. Finally, it's 14-12, and VS slowly catching up. 2 more rounds for them to be on level terms. Invasion not finding the rounds that they need. They only got those 2, but with the flank, I think from Tupai coming in from low, I guess they might want to do the same things again, but VS is very good with reading the round. Once Tupai did that, once I think the second round, Donnie was staying at the tower and really waited for it to come in. Really waited for the push to come in, and right now it's all handguns for the side of Invasion. They can't afford to give this round a whip and have guns up on the side in the next round. But the spray will be there. Blaze will clean up. Lux. And yeah, this is very hard. Once it's split apart, it's just so hard to take down frags. And VS is playing this very, very passively, not going to push anywhere else. When he gets a frag, Blaze gets another double for his troubles. And that will be it. Several finishes off Goldfish, and that's 14-13. One more round for Invasion to be level with VS. I'm not too sure why they're pausing this. Is it team talk? Alright, so Invasion called for the timeout. VS is now 13-14, 1 round away from leveling things up with Invasion. Of course, as I said, it's a very city-oriented map. This D-Nuke, I guess everybody else already knows that. That's not a big secret in the world of CSGO. But yeah, Invasion managing to only clinch 2 kills. I'm quite surprised because they put Tupai out front so far, and Tupai tries to get the entry kills and tries to get the flank. But that's usually what Sequel or Yao does. So as it stands, it looks like it was Tupai. He did that. Only got 1 round out of it, 1 clean round out of it. With the AWP, he went and actually killed Rico with backstab. But the second round, Donnie was there. And okay, game's gonna start. So they're done with the team talk, I guess. And Invasion has to finish this up. 2 more rounds for them to advance. And VS, 3 more rounds to advance also. Both teams very, very close to each other. And there is only a few more rounds left to be played. I'm not too sure, but there's 3 more rounds. Who will finish up on top? Let's see Tupai again, looking for an entry frag. But the player from entrance, I do believe that Zever, he's not getting flushed out. So he's not going to look outside. They lay down the smokes and they're going to try and go for the backstab again, as I said. Oh, Tupai sees him, gets the shot! Oh, I knew that was going to come. This time around, I saw it coming. Tupai gets the opening frag, thinks he's there to support, and will be finished off by Flux. It's a 4-on-3. Still, the ball is in Invasion's court. Zever's waiting for the frag to come in. Tupai gets another frag! Holy crap, Tupai, awesomely done. And right now, Blaze is all alone. He's in trouble. Let's go for the frag, gets finished off. His Goldfish gets the frag. Invasion, 1 more round away from advancing, and they will be playing against CPRBN if they will be playing against CPRBN if they do reach the 16th round. But VS, after that pause, they are in a little bit of a pickle. As I said, Invasion will know what to do. because they always play nicely around. They always play nicely around the ramp side, around the valley side. That was where VS is very very weak with, because Tupac is getting an opening frag. They get push in behind, and they don't really center players in the control room except for Sequel just now. But Sequel now they're setting up two players up. Up with the valley side. This is a good play coming in from them, but instantly Rico gets finished off. Oh no, this is a bad start from them. Now if they're just gonna rush into the backstairs, they got them step behind. It's Tupai to lead the charge. Goes in with the flash. Comes in to the side. Goldfish will try and flank on the other side. Donnie is there, left alone inside the ramp side. Things will get one though. Makes it a 4-on-4. The Goldfish will be dropped. Oh no! Now it's all troublesome for them. They have to come back in. It will be coming in, but Donnie gets another kill. Makes it a 4-on-2. Donnie clears out 3. Why didn't I just stick with him? Son of a But it's a 4-on-1. Yao's in trouble. I have seen him do crazy things with while he's on the Red HPN last player. In 1-on-3, he has done some amazing shots, but right now it's a little bit too troublesome. And look at the cash. Looks like they will have the cash. Yao goes out and Zemo will get a shot. It's 15-14 VS catching back up. This is just like DIV vision all over again. After so many losses, I guess Mona just got pissed off and comes back with a bang. And again, the match is now paused. The last remaining round. Alright, we're going to continue. A few bucks here and there, but at least today's tournaments did run a little bit more smoothly than they did before. And we're happy for that. And 15-14, last round for VS to take into overtime, and last round for Invasion to finish off strong and go against GPRBN. And that's another very tall mountain for them to go against. And now the flash comes through. It's Tupai with a cousin only. It's not good, but again he tries to make the best out of it. Tries to push through. And there's ample smoke to block them from coming in. 6 has been spotted out. Oh, haven't been seen. And Tupai is in first place through the smoke. He gets second out. Oh no, this is a very bad start for BS. But Dever playing in a very defensive position. Could see anybody here, but Monster comes in with the flag. They get one down. Blaze will try to get a double bite. No, Yao will be there to deny him. Johnny comes in. Out straight away. Tupai gets the flag. It's 40-40. One more kill. It will be Rico, the last man standing for the side of VS. He has to go up in a 1-on-4. This is the hardest of things to do, and does look like Evasion might be going against GPRBN after this. It's all up to Rico. I'm not sure how they lost it. And Rico has been spotted out. 4 players coming on to him. Converging on him, ready with the knives, and they will get the round. Invasion will be meeting up with the Bruneians right after this. GPRBN will be the targets. And that will be the finals of the lower brackets, and what a way to do it. Invasion first half very very strong showing. Second half they started off a little bit rocky, but they have been known to come back with the steam talks and all that stuff. I'm not sure what Mona does, but every time she says something throughout the round, it just somebody gets either turned on or turned off. In Rico's case, he usually doesn't perform after that, but in all the other teammates from the on the Invasion side right now, it looks like they can cope with this. And it's back to the camera. Where is it?